Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. This is a love reading, definitely. And we have your person's cards here on the bottom, and of course yours are on top. You're always on top, Sagittarius. No, I don't know if that's true, right? I have no idea of the past positions that you guys shared. Hope you guys are all well. And today we're still working from a remote island over here. Yeah, it's more like the desert. But and then we have we have some oracle cards up here, and this is a beautiful reading. And we have these oracle cards at the top, and somebody here could have been really stressed out by a situation. They could have been, and we have the courtship card and the high honor card with it. And what this means is that somebody here has a lot of admiration and respect, and they respect this union. And I believe it's the union that this person wants to have with you, Sagittarius. Yeah, and maybe there wasn't any respect in the past. I always say that because it may or may not be true, but I say that because it looks like there's a huge change here, like a change in the wind. Your person, what's on their mind is the wanderer. So this is a fool, right? And this is, and let me walk across the rainbow here, which is over the brook, or, maybe this river here, but it's very beautiful. And this talks about having courage to kind of face what you really want in this lifetime, right? Sometimes really good things, you have to face them with courage. I mean, it's not like, wow, I want that bike for Christmas, and you don't need any courage for that, although you want it. But, as we get older here, a relationship or everything good requires work or dedication, right? This is why some people don't want to own a lot of material things, because you have to take care of them. If you have a boat, you have to take care of it. If you have a second house, you have to, pay taxes or whatever you have to do in order to maintain what you have. But the wanderer is starting out all new, the fool, and this is what's on their mind. They want something brand new with you. An interesting thing here, Sagittarius, maybe this person felt like home to you in the past. I feel like you're showing up here as the Queen of Arrows, which is the Queen of Swords. And this is all about somebody who is discerning something. Really, the Queen of Swords is always doing that. You could have felt loss, or you could have, experienced loss with this person in the past. You could have. The Ten of Pentacles is showing up in the past. They call it the Ten of Stones. They do. Let's see what their version is, or not their version, maybe their perspective. Yeah. The inner and outer community that sustains and supports the inner individual. Not necessarily blood family, but the trusted friends, comrades, and lovers. Like you felt at home with them. Yeah. So you might have had a union with this person in the past. But what's on your mind here, Sagittarius, is the world, right? The world card. And here they're calling it the world tree, right? The same card, same thing here. Interesting. You might have had maybe a long-term relationship with this person already. The world tree can talk about life and death, or kind of like the beginning of something and the end of something else. And this is what's on your mind. And I feel like what you are doing here is, or what you are discerning as this Queen of Arrows or the Queen of Swords, is that you could be wondering if this person is completing a cycle to come to you. And I believe this person is doing this because this person really respects this union, or they want to honor this. Yeah, and this is what I mean. Possibly in the past you broke up with this person. This Queen of Arrows can talk about a separation. You may be in separation with this person, right? And what we have here, we have the world tree here, the tree of life. It's it's a trip because it's the world card, which is a major wish fulfillment or ending of a cycle, right? To begin a new one. It is completing the journey, right? The journey of the tarot. You start as the wanderer, or kind of like the kid, kind of. And you end up as this mature kind of, or your wishes have been completed. but you usually have gone through something difficult in your life. You can't get from, you can't grow up in this lifetime, right, and hit 21. They're using 21 here as the end of the major arcana. But you can't, go your whole life, your whole youth rather, and hit 21 or even 18 without any pain in your life, all right? And if that was your story, then it may be harder for you to deal with pain in your life as a grown adult, right? But the world tree showing up here, what's on your mind, let's just have a quick look at this. Recognition. Yeah, I feel like you are wondering if this person maybe is recognizing this, like the beauty you share. This is how I'm looking at it. But they do. The high honor and the courtship card is next to it. The primal source of creation, the collective human consciousness, natural balance. Yeah, there is natural balance here with this person because, or you guys know that you can have it together. I don't think you've had this in the past. Or you're in separation, either one. Just reward and material wealth from creative labor. Okay, could be the tree of life and death. Interesting, right? So this could be like the tree of life. And in the tree of life, we gain wisdom and we grow roots sometimes with people, but it's really kind of about gaining wisdom and also understanding that we are kind of spiritual people, and that we are not just physically here with arteries and feet and brains and things like that. We are spiritual. We are electromagnetic individuals, right? In other words, we are part of the universe and the collective human consciousness. All right, which but. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. Okay, I feel like you guys are getting what I'm saying. We're all spiritual. We can do far more than, we can tap into that intuition far more than many people understand, right? But some people have gone through an awakening and they understand their intuition. They understand their spirituality, right? The universe and all its blessings are available to everyone who seeks knowledge and wisdom with a sincere heart. You see? On every level, the cosmos has a generous bounty and gives freely of its rich nourishment and fulfillment. I really believe that the older I get. It's really kind of cool. Yeah, definitely. No matter how long the journey of life may be, however many twists and turns the maze offers us, in the end, if we persevere, we will reach the point of fulfillment. And that's what this is, a major wish fulfillment. You're wondering if it's going to come to you. And the moon on the water is the challenge for you, the still point of potential. You're not with this person yet. So you're still without being redundant, you're standing like at the still point of potential, like waiting for them to come and basically join you and see the richness of this and the tides of emotion and consciousness, the primal source of intuition and initiation. And this is the moon, and this is in the challenge, and this is rebirth. The moon on the water heralds a time, or brings one, right? Or announces one, a time of inner transformation, initiation, or awareness. This may take the form of a seemingly random situation based in the emotional or spiritual spheres, but your inner voice may have whispered for some time and gone unheeded. Yeah, this could have been simmering on the stove. This person could have been maybe planning to come. I feel like not maybe. I feel like they have been. I feel like definitely you are soulmates here. Just by getting to this fourth card here, kind of, Sagittarius, these are two soulmates, waiting to come together, I believe. And you're hoping that this person maybe is not struggling, the Eight of Swords energy. That's what it is here. Or you are kind of hoping that this rebirth might come together without a struggle. Yeah, and in your fear, Sagittarius, is the Eight of Wands, also known as the Eight of Bows. Yeah, not the kind you put on your little dog. No, your little yappy dog. No, not those bows. These are like wands. And they have them here, right? The bows and the wands. But the hearth fire, this is another 8 here. And 8s talk about progress. You are definitely hoping to make progress with this person. And you could be fearing here that maybe things won't warm up for you, or there won't be a positive change with them. That's the Eight of Wands. You could be fearing that showing up in your fears and doubts. In other words, this is clear. The hearth fire gives warmth and light in the deep midwinter. There could be a winter here of hearts or feelings, like a cold time that you went through with this person, because they look like they are coming back to join you in a beautiful spiritual rebirth. Yeah. And here your person has the stag. And the stag is the emperor. And he's this giant, elk here, or whatever he is, right? Giant, maybe antelope. I don't think so, but maybe. And he's holding here the shield, right, with the tree of life on it. This is very cool. And the stag, since he is the emperor, this is in your person's past energy, but it doesn't have to be. It could be part of their, I feel like it has to do with what they have done here. Because your person has acted as the emperor, and they have taken their power. The stag is like the boss of the wildwood forest. He's the boss, right? He's the man, right? Yeah. And so is the emperor. On a personal level, some kind of adjustment or interaction has taken place within your person. The key word is responsibility. We must, as individuals, constantly observe the rules and regulations of society, and these can fluctuate as the views and knowledge of civilization change. This is about them taking their power, but understanding that since this is you guys are a spiritual couple and soulmates, that they're responding. They're acting on their responsibility to this. They know that you two are part of the greater universe. This is really a trip here. It's so spiritual here. This person knows that you guys are soulmates, and that they have to be with you, that they have to come back and build with you and be responsible and do their best, because this high honor card talks about somebody who's going to honor you and somebody who's going to put the work in. And they, as a person, they admire you, they respect you, they have a lot of honor. But I believe this is going to be their action showing up here with the emperor. Yeah, he acts he acts with responsibility and power and authority, but it is to take care of things in a very mature way. Yeah, with power, with courage. Yeah, and here they have the fox. Yeah, this is judgment and divine intervention, the stag. You see what I mean about how this is the divine is protecting this. I've been trying to say that in the readings. This is like really cool. It is. Yeah, I sound like I'm a valley girl. This is really cool. This is really. Oh, how else do they? You guys remember the Valley Girl thing? Yeah, it was funny a little bit. Now it's worse though. Now it's like this wokeism. You're like, what? It's just ridiculous. Let's look at the Knight of Bows, and they have the fox here. But this could be you, Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands, and this is their current energy. I bet it is. But let's have a look here in your person's. The Knight of Wands is the fox. As a person, somebody impulsive and dynamic whose flamboyant style leads to admiration. You're on your person's mind here, and you are that person. You are the dynamic person that they admire here. He or she leaps in boldly where others fear to tread. They're doing this, but as the person, this is who they are. They admire you here. That's what this high honor card talks about. As a person, a motivator, you have motivated them, Sagittarius, because they had an awakening knowing that you're their soulmate. Yeah, this person is being led by the divine. It's great. It's fascinating. As a rebel without a cause, he can upset and unsettle others. Your person might be upsetting somebody else. They could be. Maybe they have a child. We have the child here. But I know this is, your person could be stressed out with, somebody might be with the whip and the child here. But I feel like this has to do with a new beginning. Yeah. Or maybe both. But they could be leaving a situation because of the world tree, because it can talk about life and death. Leaving old ways behind. Separation by distance, changing direction. This is what they are doing, the fox. Determination leads you to success, but sometimes at personal cost. This person could be losing something in their life. And I was saying that. For some, they could be like giving something up to be with you. Your life may change or enter a different path at any moment. Native wit and cleverness guides your steps toward fulfillment. This is what I mean. Your person here is coming here to fulfill this life wish with you. And that's why we have the world tree here. Here they have the Fool. And this is what's on their mind. And, this is the beginning of a brand new adventure with you. That's what's on their mind. They want to start all over. This could be a clean slate sometimes, right? This is the inner child, a leap in the dark, following your heart, the seeker after knowledge or truth. This person is fascinated that you're their soulmate, the seeker after truth and knowledge. Yeah, you put this person through a trip, Sagittarius. You did. It's almost like you were the high priestess and you stepped in and, you took your little magic wand and, you tapped it on their forehead and you made them realize the beauty that you two can create together. Yeah, it's too deep here. It is. So we have the ancestor. And let's see a little bit about the Fool. You have come to a junction or turning point in your life. This is on their mind. It may be an unconscious state in which you feel the tide has turned or sense something is going to happen. In a way, it already has. We already talked about that with one of these cards. Yeah, this person has gone through a change. The wanderer represents the wisdom or courage to let go, to step into the void of the possible. Yeah, there's a void without you in this person's life. And they have the ancestor. Your person has like 3 majors here, right here within 5 cards. And the ancestor, who is the Hierophant, is in their challenge. This is their belief systems. They have changed their belief system like 150%. And they show up here as the Emperor and the Hierophant, like so much power and wisdom, your person. Authority, power, courage, and wisdom. And then the wanderer has the courage. They're coming. Come hell or high water, come rain or shine. And that's not even deep enough to paint the picture. This person is coming unless there's an act of God, which, throws a huge tree in the street where they are driving to come to be with you. It's that kind of power and belief in this. And this person, as the ancestor here or the Hierophant here, like in the challenge here, right? This could be that this is an ancient memory. This is your past. They know you guys are past life partners as well. This person knows this. For them, it's a real trip. It's like, wow. Yeah. The Pathfinder guide here in the challenge. This has been a disturbing awakening for them. Like this person's being taken from wherever they are to come be with you. But they're doing it like, wow, look at the path I'm on to go be with Sagittarius. It's spiritual. It's meant to be. It's fated. Sagittarius, I have so much honor and respect. You probably put them in their place, Sagittarius. You probably said, what? I'm going to knock you out or something if you don't wake up or something like that. And the ancestor in the challenge, you have made the leap and started a new cycle. Look at this. Wow. Your instinctive spirit has felt it necessary to lead you to the gateway and a new path. You see everything I have just said. You may have been reluctant or concerned at first, but whether you realize it or not, a shift has taken place. A shift has occurred. Trust your inner voice. Listen to your own instinctive and inquisitive nature. And this is in their challenge, so this has been hard for this person. And it could be because they're ending another cycle here. Because above the Fool, what's on their mind is the world here, Sagittarius, and you could be wondering here if they have ended another cycle. Yeah. And they have the Ace of Cups. This is what they want, the waters of life. We know what it is. The Ace of Cups, a brand new beginning in love with you. And we see the elk drinking from the beautiful stream, and the cup is overflowing into the stream. And this is what they are hoping for with you. This is what they want. And let's see what they say about it, because I'm sure it has some beautiful prose to it. If you guys know what prose is, it's like kind of like the beautiful way somebody may write, kind of. But the waters of life here, this is what they're hoping for. The waters of life retain the ancient wisdom ready for awakening. They want you to reawaken to this. Oh my God, Sagittarius, this is killing me, how spiritual it is. Yeah, it is. They want this rebirth with you, but they're hoping you're going to reawaken to it. Our powers of reason, intellect, and science have given us mastery of the human desire and curiosity. Our emotions need to be harnessed for positive ends. They're hoping that you're going to have a positive end with you, and suppressing our basic emotional needs will lead us to rebel and become detached. This person is hoping here that you're not going to suppress your emotional needs. It's almost like they know you love them. And in the fear, Sagittarius, let's see what else it says about the Ace of Cups. Contemplating things with a considerate heart. This is what they're hoping for. They're hoping you're going to consider this. Learning trust, serving with love, refusing to listen. Maybe they were doing this in the past. Okay. As an aspect or a process. Mediation, forgiveness. Yeah, they want rebirth. They want this. They're hoping to that is but this, sorry, I was reading something else for a second. This person here is hoping here that that you will not suppress your needs here. This person knows you need them or something, that you really love them. Yeah, you could have really wanted them to honor this in the past, but they didn't. Sorry about that. I got a little distracted over here. Beautiful though. Hold on one second, you guys. I got to get a little bit of water here. This is why I'm and let's see what else we have. In their fear is going to be endurance. They're afraid here, or they're doubting or something, that that this isn't going to last. It's not going to endure, or that your love is hasn't lasted, or your love is it's gone away. It's like it didn't last through whatever that they have done here, some type of separation or just something like that. Let's have a look at this. Is the Five of Pentacles, right? Typically this is loss and feeling cold and left out. They're fearing this is going to be cold, this is going to it's not going to be warm. And you guys are mirroring each other, because you're fearing the hearth fire. I'm not going to have this, they're not going to warm up to this, or maybe this is not going to end up as, the hearth fire. There's not going to be fire between us, and love and passion and things like that. And they're worried here that maybe so much time has gone by that the endurance will not, this might not have stood the test of time or something like that. And the Five of Stones, let's see. It takes inner strength and courage to protect yourself and survive the challenges of life. Your person, it's possible here, Sagittarius, they feel like you might not have the courage for this because of maybe what you have endured with them in the past, or maybe the separation, just too much time has gone by. So we're going to end this reading, Sagittarius. It's really beautiful. And we're going to go to the extended. I really want to see it. We're going to have the traditional tarot deck. We're going to see how they feel about you, what's hidden, what's unknown about them, and we're going to have their whole spread. But their whole spread is going to show the dynamic, the dynamic between you guys, how they are seeing it and things like that. They're all super affordable. I have the link below. And thank you so much, Sagittarius, for joining me here today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.